The average person is said to spend 15 minutes in the bathroom. Why not take advantage of that time and learn something new? Presenting the 15-minute podcast on weird facts, crazy details, and funny particulars that you'll be able to enjoy while you're taking a on your free time. Welcome to The Shit with Sam Butler. Welcome to another episode of The Shit Podcast. I have a very special guest, stand-up comedian from Mexico City. Also, you have your own podcast. It's called Shishis pa la Banda.
Yeah, boobs for the
boobs.
band. Boobs for
Boobs
the band.
for the people.
Boobs for the people.
Boobs for the people. That's awesome. Anything with boobs, I'm interested. There's
Yeah.
You got my attention. What are we talking about? Boobs. I'm down. Let's do this.
Let's go.
I got a pair that are pretty nice myself.
Do you have more boobs to me?
Yeah, I know. It's not on purpose. I've been blessed. I'm very well endowed when it comes in the boob department. But
Hi.
yeah. But thank you for being here. I came across this topic a few months ago, and it just blew my mind because I had never heard about it. Now, makes sense to a certain point, and I understand why something like that is possible.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of a conflict. And the idea, as many people already saw in the title of this podcast, as you're listening to it, we're actually talking about the Lady Pope.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there was actually it's like an urban legend, or it's a legend that there once was a Lady Pope.
Wow.
Right.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for giving it a shot in English. I know it's not your first language.
It's my first time.
That's awesome.
It's my first interview in English, and I'm very nervous because I'm speak so bad. Sorry.
No, you're doing great.
Sorry for my English.
And, I have to apologize for the stuff I say in Spanish all the time. So I appreciate you trying it in English.
Yeah, well, trataré. I make. Trataré de hacerlo. Haré el esfuerzo, okay?
Yeah.
Because my English is too simple. Ham and eggs, Diet Coke, please, Twinkie Wonder, and thank you very much. Now, I learned to the Friends, the movies. I learned. It's my first time I can say all the things that I see in the movies. Yeah. Are you talking to me? Tell me.
Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's Spanish, but in bad English.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you say in Spanish is Papisa Juana?
Yeah.
In English, how do you say Papisa Juana?
It was the Lady Pope. And it was
the Potato Juana. Así, potato.
The Potato Juana.
Potato June. Okay, tell me about this history.
Angelicus. Yeah, that was the name that was given to this Pope, but she was known as Pope Joan.
Okay.
It's Juana.
Okay, Juana.
Yeah. Pope Joan.
Because she's was a woman, but
she was a woman.
The secret.
Yeah, she was like the Mulan of the Catholic Church.
Yes, the Mulan.
Right.
Yeah, the Mulan of the religion. Oh my God, it's true.
And the story came out in the 13th century.
Okay.
Right? So in the 13th century, it came out, and the first person to talk about it, it was a Dominican monk from Poland named Martin. Okay. And he claimed that Pope Joan became pregnant and gave birth during a church procession.
Okay.
So she was pregnant she was marching, and she had the baby while she was marching.
Oh, my God.
That was the rumor.
Okay.
But the Catholic Church denies that she ever existed, and there's even some accusations that there's a cover-up, that they covered it up, that they got rid of records. But there's also a a lot of thought that maybe it was just a legend,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
But it became widely accepted. So a lot of the church parishioners from the 13th, 14th, 15th century
Yeah.
actually believe that she exists,
Okay.
right? There was even a bust. A bust is like el busto, o sea, la estatua.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was
okay,
a bust of her in one of the churches.
Oh.
And,
I want my post in someplace here.
someplace here.
Here.
We'll put
in
one up
in
here.
this studio.
We'll put one up here at the studio
Yeah,
of you.
please.
Yeah.
In this studio here.
Yeah.
My Bob. And my only Bob.
Yeah. And so the idea was that she existed, and then there was a lot of different myths that came about. For example, her having the baby during the procession.
Okay.
There was one story that's when they found out she was a girl, right? That they didn't know that she was a girl, that she was going by a different name. I think it was like Pope John the Eighth, I think is what they thought.
Okay.
And so the idea or the story is that she actually was just a regular woman that was a lover of one of the cardinals,
Yeah.
and that she became educated, and he passes away, and she stays in the church as pretending to be a man.
Wow.
But that the cardinal that she was with, or actually taught her how to disguise herself so that they could go everywhere and not be in trouble.
Okay.
So then once he passes away, she just maintains the identity that they created.
Wow. Anybody knows she's a woman?
Nobody knows she's a woman.
Nobody looked at
No, nobody. She's like
how?
totally disguised.
¿Cómo lo hacía? How her's doing? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
How her doing with you menstrual? Yeah, or how do you say?
Yeah, menstrual cycle.
Menstrual cycle.
I don't know.
Wow.
But I do know that toilets and so on and so forth weren't very efficient back then.
Yeah. Wow.
She kept it secret, and that's the way that they could actually be together all the time and not get discovered. They were just
Yeah.
a couple of dudes hanging out,
Oh.
So then she was a clerk. She became a clerk.
Clerk. How is a
Secretaria.
clerk? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And through her clerical work,
Yeah.
she got very educated and started understanding theology and the dogma of the church and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So then she started moving. She started moving up in rank.
Yeah.
as a man, and
She
then
got all the
Yeah.
los conocimientos.
Yeah.
Ella obtuvo todo eso.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she became a cardinal,
Yeah.
and eventually got voted to be the pope. And they say there's a little gap of time. It says during the Middle Ages, Pope Benedict III is missing entirely. So there's a little gap of time between two popes when she could have been there, and it's something like 25 months.
Yeah. 25 months she was a pope?
Yeah, for 2 years.
Oh, it's too long.
It's a long time. Yeah.
Too long. Yeah.
So
Wow. It was a movie, this history, about this history.
was it?
Was a movie?
I
Yeah.
didn't, most likely. I didn't.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Help me, production, please. Looking for me a movie. The Pope.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
Pope John 2009. That was Lolo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people say that she died after giving birth. Other accounts say that she was stoned to death after giving birth. Right.
Okay.
But it's widely regarded as legend. And the reason is because there was a lot of unhappiness between the monks and the friars against the establishment of the church. So they feel that they created this rumor to discredit the church.
Yeah, sure. Obviously. Yeah.
And of course, this is like the beginning of Protestantism.
Yeah.
The protest against the Catholic Church. So you see that the church claims that was what it was. It was It was a way to
But
discredit.
I think the church know she was a woman.
I mean, the church says she doesn't exist, but
No, in this moment,
in this moment, yeah, they still say she doesn't exist.
they know.
and
Obviously.
and the people of that time believed that she did exist, but the church discredited it. And for the most part, historians believe she didn't exist.
Wow.
That this was really just a story. But there's more. Okay. There's I don't know how to say this guy's name. It's Habitcht. Habitcht.
Let me see now.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm told.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Habitch. Oh my
Habitch.
God. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, he was doing some research, and I'm trying to find his first name. Hold on.
Habitch.
Yeah.
You are my son, Habitch.
Yeah.
No. You are the son. Okay. No.
Yeah. Let me see. We got to the
Okay. Oh
Well-
my God. See the movie. In the movie, stay all the story, and it's very interesting. The actress was the, ¿cómo se llama? La Reina Blanca. Sí, ¿no? ¿Era ella? Yes.
There's Michael Habitch.
Michael Habitch.
Yeah, he was conducting research unrelated, investigating the burials of the popes in Rome.
Okay.
Okay. And so he also believed that the story was made up. He didn't believe that it was a true story.
Okay.
But then as he started doing research, the possibility that she did exist came to light because he analyzed some silver coins known as deniers that were used in Western Europe during the Middle Ages. And their name comes from the ancient Roman silver coin known as the denarius.
Okay.
Yeah, they're quite small, perhaps the size of a U.S. dime or a quarter, he said. But the deniers were minted with the name of the emperor of the Franks on one side and the Pope's monogram, a symbol made using a person's initials, on the other side.
Yeah.
Habitch focused on the coins previously attributed to Pope John VIII, who reigned from 872 to 882.
Okay. Exists the picture of the car?
Of the coin, yeah, it's online.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, the
I wanna see
archaeologist said that.
I want to buy that. Please.
Yeah, he said that some deniers possessed a monogram belonging to Pope John VIII. Earlier ones had a different and significantly different monogram. The monogram that can be attributed to the later John VIII has a distinct difference in the placing of the letters and the overall design.
Okay.
These two other coins may have belonged to a different pope. John.
Okay.
Johannes Angelicus, potential Pope Joan. He said he noted several historical sources that suggested a Pope John reigned from 856 to 858. So he reported that Pope Johannes crowned Louis II of Italy as Holy Roman Emperor in 856. So the dates of when she would have existed as the Lady Pope exist, 856.
Yeah.
This was the monogram for the forerunner of today's signature, it thinks that it belonged to Pope Joan. So that's why they're saying that in the sequence of popes, the 9th century should include Leo the 9th. This is where, from about 846 to 853, followed by Benedict III from 853 to 855, Johannes Angelicus from 856 to 858, and Nicholas I from 858 to 867. So there's scientific literature that suggests the coins are not fake, and there's no real market to compare them to. So the idea is that perhaps she did exist. And
I want believe to
yeah.
her sticks.
Yeah.
I want because the church only to be only men in the church. Oh my God, no.
And that's exactly what a lot of historians were saying. We're saying that this also was used to show that, a woman has the capacity of
Yeah.
any man to be in charge.
And the woman only can, how to say, monjas,
Nuns.
nuns. Así, madres, ¿cómo se dice madres? Mothers. Ay, sí, no. Nuns. And the nuns only can marry with Jesus. She can't do another things like a man.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's sad.
It's so sad.
Yeah. And actually that's another topic that I wanted to discuss in a future episode about the whole celibacy and how it came about.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of interesting reasons why the priests are celibate and the nuns are celibate.
Yeah.
And there's what they say and there's what really happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
And with that being said, that's it for this episode of the Shit
Wow,
Podcast. I know.
I can.
You did it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't.
You did it,
Say
yeah.
didn't? Yeah,
You did it,
I can
yeah.
say I didn't. Oh my God.
But I think I hadn't seen the movie. I came across an article that talked about a lady pope, and I was like,
Yeah,
This has
it's a
gotta
great
be
movie. I don't remember
the details.
the details, but it's a great movie. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being on the podcast in English.
I'm so happy.
And I want to thank you all for listening to the podcast in
Yeah,
English.
the shit happiness in
yeah.
your bed,
Yeah.
in your toilet.
And of course, you can follow my guest at
Yeah, you can find me in Twitter. I can say Twitter here. Thank you. How do you say a row?
At.
Thank you. Soy tu pe madre.
Yeah.
My God, sorry.
Like soy milk.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, only my name. It's Paty Bacelis.
Yeah.
Thank you very
And
much.
Thank you for being here. You can find me as Tu Amigo Sam on all my social media platforms, as well as my YouTube channel. And on our platforms for podcasts, we're as Sta Cagado Podcast, and we are the English episode of Sta Cagado. With that being said, thank you guys very much. That's it for this episode.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
soon.